Okay, so last weekend we took the task of removing the water pump, the circulating water pump, or fresh water pump, which is right here. And now I am not installing that just yet because I'm waiting for this hose to come in. And at the same time when I was doing that, I decided, okay, you know what? I have not changed out the impeller for the last 3 years, and I think I should change it out now. They recommend you change it every year. My plan now is to change it out every 2 years. So I've already taken out the impeller, this is the impeller housing, and this is what drives the impeller around to pump the water, circulates the water through the system. This here is the old impeller, as you can see. In order for me to take out this housing, which is connected to 2 hoses, this is the intake hose, and there's another hose right here. That is the hose that goes to the heat exchanger. So I had to take them out in order to remove the impeller because there is one bolt over here that is in a very tight spot, and I had no means of using a wrench on it. So I had to take that out. So now I've already gone ahead and cleaned this up. I scraped it all off nicely with a scraper. I scraped it off. I degreased everything. I don't know if this is good or not, but anyways, I used a Lysol wipe that I had over here. Should probably use some sort of mineral spirits on it, but I don't have it here right now. Anyways, it's clean, it's dry. I'm going to apply some waterproof grease onto the shaft over here, into the housing, and into my new impeller, which I have right here. The new impeller. This is it right here, the gasket, which I will place first. Should probably get a little bit of grease on this so it sticks to the housing plate over here. I'll just put it right around. I put a little bit of marine grease on this flange here. That way it'll help secure the gasket in place. I'm going to turn this plate around. Looks like it's got a bit of wear. This is the way the plate was when I removed it. I could tell that because of this darkened circle from the rubbing of the impeller. Now I'm going to, and I can see that there's very clear copper marking it right at the inner opening at the edge of it, and I think it's from the impeller rubbing up against it. I don't know why. Don't understand that why, but so what I'm going to do, or maybe not, or maybe no. Let's not from that there because it doesn't hit it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around and see next time when I change it whether or not there's any difference over here as well, because I could see that there's a bit of a wear. There's some wear going on over here. There's some so there's something rubbing, and I don't know. Maybe there's something that needs to be changed on this raw water pump. I may have to replace something. This is the hard part, trying to get this into the housing here, and then don't forget your keyway. So I've got my new impeller here, and I have the impeller housing. I put some grease around here. I actually already put the impeller in, but now I just took it out. Anyways, I'm putting, this is not an easy task to do. I'm trying to get the same, when I took out the old impeller, the impeller had a rotational direction sort of set into the fins. So problem is when you take it out, you don't know which, then after, when you're looking at it, you don't know if it was in this way or if it was in this way, so you don't know which way it was rotating. I went back to video recording and saw that it was, my fins were falling back this way, so I'm going to try and put in the impeller with that rotation. Okay, so the impeller is in now. So it's got to turn this way. I got my O-ring here. I gotta try and align this slot over here with another slot where it's going to take this little key. And if I'm not mistaken, hold on, going the wrong way, so I got to remember that this has got to go this way. Now the problem about all this is that it's all very greasy. I should also try and get some grease. More grease here. And grease here on the plate. Alright. Slight problem. I have to put this here. Like that. And hope it holds. Okay, you gotta put the keyway on the shaft and then try and slide. Okay, I think it's going. No, no. Okay, and it's in. By the way, I did put the gasket in. Sorry, the O-ring. You didn't see that, but I did put the O-ring in. And now I just have to get a hold of the bolts here. Okay, this is gravity. Let's see if I can get this bolt in here. Okay. Supposed to take a washer. I was missing a locking washer. Don't forget your washers. I've aligned all the bolts, and now I'm just going to tighten them. Okay. Funny, there's a sign over here that says drain entire cooling system and cold. Oh, I see. Drain entire cooling system and cold weather to prevent engine damage. My new impeller is installed, and now I will continue to. Now I have to put the hoses back on, and this is the way I had my hoses. That goes to the heat exchanger. Probably better to use a socket wrench on these. It's like a 1/4 inch, maybe 3/8. Okay, so that one's in. Now just this one. So this is the incoming water, the raw water. Okay, 5/8. I gotta remember that. Maybe I'll go out and buy some hose. At the rate we're going this year, we haven't used the boat much, the engine much. I don't think we need to change anything anytime soon. Okay, so the impeller is changed. Okay, so now I'm done for today, and next weekend, I hope to get this the replacement hose for over here, and I'll put the fresh water or recirculating pump back together, and hope to start up the engine. I hope it's going to start. If not, I'm just going to put a damper on our sailing adventure for the rest of the year. So after I put everything away, I was looking at my garbage collection over here, and I noticed I had 1, 2, 3 O-rings. So now I did the math. 2 O-rings came with a new package, and one O-ring came out of the impeller housing right here. So I said to myself, well, you did it again. I had put it on, but I took it out, and then by the time I was putting it all together again, it never crossed my mind again, and I did not put the O-ring in. So I had to take it all out again. But the good thing about it is that everything's in position. The key over here is in position with the keyway on the housing, so it'll be a lot easier to put it all back in again. This is about as long as it should take you to take it out and to change over an impeller. Anyways, it's probably just like a half-hour job at the best, if you're well organized, unlike me. So you just got to keep things in mind, like when you're working on things. All of these things on just like anything else in life, you just got to check your mind and make sure that what you have planned, have a plan in place, and just be organized. I'm not. Anyways, put it back together again. Oops. Let's see if it'll go better this time. It's there. Why? Last time it toggled in so nicely, and this time it doesn't. I'm getting it. There you go. So since I'm reinstalling this impeller, raw water impeller for the second time today, getting good at it, we'll be done now, and just come back to us next week while I hopefully not make the same mistake with my fresh water pump.
If you're interested in following our sailing on Lake Ontario on our Catalina Capri 26 Odyssey, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any episode. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated.